everybody, welcome back to my ASMR channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me and chit chat. Let's get into the video. For like the foundation of my face, I'm going to use 3 products I have never used Peach and Lily before, so I'm going to try one of the products they gave me. That's so crazy. I'm going to try this for moisturizer. Okay, you can see, and I'm not wearing any nails. Sorry, but it just allows me to get things done quicker without nails on. So, okay. I'm gonna take from the lid a little bit, just a little bit. Let me just make sure I read the back first. Packed with matcha. This cream blasts skin with antioxidants, helping fight the signs of pollution, sun and stress. Delightful pudding delivers deep hydration without sitting heavily on the skin or piling on your makeup. You discovered your superhero cream with directions, pat or massage onto face and neck. Use AM and PM daily. Use after applying our glass skin refining serum for enhanced results. So they do have a serum, which is their step 3, but I'm just gonna use this for now. It feels really smooth. I'm not too familiar on the smell of matcha. I've never had matcha before, but it might smell like matcha. So let's see, I have nothing on my face. I'm just gonna use, wow. Okay, I like the feeling. I felt very smooth, very lightweight. Pretty good. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. I'm going to go in with this Milk Hydro Grip Refresh Spray. It's like a primer, but also a refreshing spray. It has aloe vera in it as well. And I like to use it before I put on the primer so it can have a little more hydration. I kind of don't need this since I use the moisturizer, but I'm gonna still spray it. It's just fun to make sure I rub it into my skin. And also I try to make sure that I, make sure your hairs are clean beforehand, because you can transfer a lot of bacteria and stuff. And now I'm gonna go in with my Holy Grail Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Primer here. It is the best. Just gonna use one pump, just one, and rub it in. I like to focus it on the oily parts of my face. Before it starts, I feel like I need to moisturize my lips. I'm gonna use this Same Beauty lip gloss in the shade Kiss. One of my favorite lip glosses. Just gonna put some on now. I'm gonna let it dry. You gotta let things sit on your face and marinate, basically. That's what I learned so far after doing my makeup for about a year, because that's how you activate the product. Slick Day Brow. It's a brow gel. I just recently started using this. I really like this a lot. It's really good. Y'all see that? That is lethal, okay? Wow. So I'm going to comb it through. I'm gonna need my mirror real quick so I can see. Comb it. And I don't know if I should lay it down yet. No, I'm not gonna lay it down. L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in the shade Dark Brunette. Listen, y'all. As I'm doing my makeup, I'm gonna be all over the place, okay? Because that's just how I do it. But let me just trace the bottom very lightly, and following the direction of the hairs. Like that, very light. Let me go back in with this. And coming out, that is my chair, by the way, if you hear that. My chair is very old. I had it for about, it's not even that old, I had it for about 2 years. And I just can't get rid of it. I can't. Now I'm going to go in with the concealer. I have slowed down on the concealer, okay? I used to blend like 3 different concealers and I loved doing that, but I realized that all I did was blend different undertoned concealers together and it didn't blend in with my undertone. It's better to just use one concealer that blends the best with your undertone. And girl, that's a whole different thing right there. Undertones, oh lordy. I also learned that different brands and different products in those brands have different formulas for their makeup, and so one particular concealer may look a bit more green or olive undertone, even though the tone or the undertone says it's neutral. But that's probably because of the way they manufactured it in the formula, whatever, girl. I'm not a scientist, I don't. Ciao. The best one for me, the best one overall, has been the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. And it's funny because I remember like 6 months ago, where I used to hate this concealer, where I did not like it, until I realized, girl, it's probably your best option. Anyways, so I basically just take, oh, don't want too much, take this in the shade 470, by the way, 470, that's my shade. And also it depends on what look you're going for. In this case, I'm really going for a natural, like soft glam makeup look. So I want the concealer to look natural, you know, or to look like, you get what I'm saying, I feel like describing makeup is very difficult for me, so I basically apply some here and here, and I also apply some here and here, as well as here and here. Basically a little bit more under the eye. And you see, I only used one side and one dip, no more. So I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, and while it dries, I'm gonna explain something else that I learned. Y'all let me know if I'm right or wrong in the comments, or if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Just doing it based off my own trial and error. But I also learned that applying too much concealer can make the makeup look more cakey, especially if you're going to be adding powder and more powder and setting spray and more setting spray. You can see those layers more when you apply too much. Let's get into the blending. I use this Hourglass concealer brush, hold it like this, and gently pat it and concentrate it in that corner. Basically, I used to just all over my face, and want to concentrate the concealer. That's the point of it. Was to get specific areas. So I basically do that first on the inner corners first. And I try to blend it into the side of my nose. As you can see, I also have these dark areas here on my nose, and I don't know exactly why. It could be just normal, but I also think it's because I have allergies and I tend to blow my nose a lot. Whatever, I don't know. All I know is that I take the concealer and bring it in right here. Okay. Just make sure you're lightly patting it and not dragging it. Pat, 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 pat. You can see it. I see it. Okay, that's good. For now, I'm gonna go into this corner now and do the same thing. I'm sorry if I'm at a weird angle. I'm trying not to hit the microphone, especially as you're getting closer to your under eye. But make sure you're looking up. Okay. See how it looks natural? And it's blending better with my undertone. So, alright. Oh lordy. Girl, I'm trying my best to explain this. I'm gonna go back over here. I'm basically going to finish off this area. Just making sure I keep it concentrated under the eye. Just blend it. Blend it, blend it, blend it. Blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it. Making sure I look up. And I like to bring it down a little bit right here. And over here, you can see. I'm gonna try not to touch this pimple so I don't irritate it even more. I'm just gonna go around it with the concealer. Okay. Bye-bye, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. We'll see. Okay, let's do this side. Same thing. Concentrated under the eye. And with blending, you definitely want to take your time, because the more you blend it out, the more natural it's gonna look, and the better it's going to lay on your skin, basically. So you want to make sure you concentrate on blending as best as you can. But bam, look at that. Look at that, y'all. I'm trying to see myself on the phone. Ooh, stop playing. Let me turn the camera a little bit. Girl, stop playing with me. Now I'm gonna do my upper lip area. Same technique, just concentrate it in that area. Lightly pat. And the chin. Which I don't normally put concealer there. I was just feeling different today. So, okay. Y'all see it, right? Ooh, alright. I like to go in with my beauty blender to make sure it's blended. Also not washed. Sorry, but I'm gonna take this. I'm just gonna especially blend it more on the outer part to make sure it's blended as best as it could. Because girl,